This is the future.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigval Green here and welcome to another video. In this one we're going to talk about boss Arkham Knight Batman. So some of you guys are struggling with this because this dude is going to stun you if you tag in and out. And in this video, though, I'm going to, after the fights, present you with some other options that you might have, but we're mainly going to focus on the option where you just don't tag in and out because you're going to get stunned and you're going to get that negative effect that you want to avoid when you tag in and out. But if you don't tag in and out, then that's never gonna happen, and that's definitely going to be a legit strategy for this one. So he's not gonna force you to tag in and out, it's not like a chaos effect, so that's good. And we're going to first of all use Camouflage Sacrament here. I have level 1 metal cards on him, though again you don't really have to have this. You can use another artifact, any artifact. You can also I think that I want to talk about actually not later, because it's literally the same strategy but done in a slightly different way. So I'm combo interrupting here, right? Some of you guys are unable to combo interrupt, even though I highly advise anybody to learn how to combo interrupt because it is a core mechanic of the game. You can do another thing. If you do have the Firebox artifact, you can back off a lot and be away from him, and then when he does a jump attack you can gap close while he's in the jump attack animation with the Firebox. Because he's simply not gonna be able to use any abilities if you do that, because every character in the game has got like an area of activation of abilities where the AI will feel comfortable using abilities, where the AI will be like, oh, this dude is in the range of my ability, so let's use that. If you're out of that range, they will not use abilities. So if you can't combo interrupt but you do have the Firebox, you can just like back off 2 times or 3 times even while holding block, wait until he does a jump attack, and then re-engage the combo. The other thing is to just combo interrupt and pin him in the corner, and this is pretty self-explanatory. You can have as many characters in the team as you want because you will not need to get them killed here, because yet again is not chaos tagging, so make sure you make the best out of your support characters. Dr. Fate is highly recommended considering you do need a lot of power and you will not be able to tag in and out to generate that power, so Dr. Fate will definitely be a great addition to your team. And yeah, that's really about it for the strategy. Just combo interrupt him in the corner. I do have over here the Dark Metal cards, but if you're normal you can still do this even without that. This is just for slightly more damage. Make sure you use this dude first. And also I don't have Deathstroke on this account, but that's another thing that you could definitely do with Deathstroke. And if you still struggle with this, make sure with both Deathstroke and Camouflage Sacrament, especially Deathstroke since he doesn't do much damage out of that place, make sure you do your best to survive until the point where you're going to do all your percentage damage out of the way, and then it doesn't matter that much because percentage damage is gonna be the main driving force of damaging this dude. But yeah, that's the Camouflage Sacrament team. Now, moving on to the next team, we're going to have the Batman Ninja team. Again, pretty self-explanatory. Catwoman usually has a better time if she stays in the fight, because if you need to tag her in and out for using All Blades, you're not gonna have a great time because she's gonna miss out on stacking lethal attack. So that wouldn't be the optimal gameplay anyway. So again, we have the Dark Metal cards at level 1 on her, but you don't really have to do that. You can put any artifact or no artifact, the strategy works the same. You need to push him all the way to a corner and yet again keep combo interrupting him. Use special 3 after 2 combos. And to make sure to refresh the special 2, always make sure that's always active in order to heal you, and most importantly in order to give you little attack damage. With Catwoman you're going to rely even more on combo interruption, because with Catwoman blocking specials is not something you want to do, because if you block specials she's gonna do a special 3 for free, and you might be like, oh that's great, a special 3 for free, but no, you're gonna deal that on next to no combo first of all, and second of all he's gonna have a pretty good chance to block it, even though it's done for free. So avoid blocking specials with Catwoman. Again, if you're struggling with this, you might want to leave Catwoman for another fight and swap Camouflage Sacrament here. And just use Camouflage Sacrament instead of her, or Deathstroke as I said previously. Batman Halves can be also used for the percentage damage, but with him you might struggle a little bit more without having access to combo interruption. I guess you with Catwoman you can do the back off 2x thing. You can also do the God Killer strategy. If you do have God Killer, you equip God Killer on Catwoman and you end the combos with a swipe down. So you and begin another combo afterwards. That will definitely work. And with God Killer, after you use a special, there's gonna be a window. You'll need to find that right window, but once you find it, there's a window where you can begin your combo when he's getting up from the ground. So yet again, you could do this in theory without combo interrupting, but again, I advise everybody to learn how to combo interrupt, go to story mode and combo interrupt there. You're gonna be fine, you're gonna eventually get the hang of it. Combo interrupting again here. As I said, 2 combos into a special tree. The guaranteed crits are a blessing indeed. Sadly, you don't also have guaranteed lethals, so that's sadly not gonna be a thing, bro. If this thing gave guaranteed lethals as well, would be... I think it's already one of the best artifacts in the game, easily. But it'll be so much better if you would have also the guaranteed lethals. Another special tree in there. Combo interrupting again. Combo interrupting again. Into our special tree. And in theory like this, you could use kind of any damage dealer in the game, but a lot of damage dealers are going to be quite vulnerable to dying. Like both Catwoman and Killflan Sakuman kind of have something that prevents them from dying if you mess up. So this is definitely gonna be the safer choice to go for. And we'll have one more thing. The last team is not gonna be the best in terms of dealing damage, but it's definitely gonna be something. 69 mil damage, beautiful number. So Silver Banshee, again, I think you'd rather use her somewhere else. But if you get like a small amount to clear, and you want to save your Batmanja team and Killflan Sakuman team, and Deathstroke is not gonna deal that much damage because there's not much health, you can definitely use Silver Banshee here. So, Silver Banshee is gonna heavily benefit from all blades and from tagging in and out, and that's definitely gonna be the optimal gameplay for her. But if she has to, she can also do this. And also I messed up there and got stunned. My bad over there, my bad definitely. But yeah, she's gonna survive pretty well. Most of the damage dealers would have died if I took that damage, but she's got maxed out defense without you putting that on the build because of her gears and her all her things. You'll build her as a full damager and she's gonna have 75% defense at level 70 gears by default, and that makes her tank enough to get into fights like this. You can even tank the super move. I kind of regret tanking the super move in this fight specifically. And you can either combo interrupt like this, and this is definitely gonna be the optimal play to do, or you can just back off and use special ones and special trees. That's gonna be slightly less optimal. Actually, I did not tank super move with her. I was remembering it wrong. Maybe I did on the other account. Special one, another special one. And be careful with the special 2. Look, this is why this dude is so annoying. If you block the special 2, he's gonna leave the bump in between you and him, and it's gonna create a not so great place to be in. Special tree in there on 2 disables. I'm going to use Speed Force Flash here instead of Reverse Flash, because right now she's gonna build combo for herself, and she's gonna need some fast actions to do that, to build more hits. And again, usually you do not need fast actions on Silver Banshee. That's something you definitely do not need. But in this situation specifically, where she builds combo for herself, the fast actions will definitely be welcome. So those are kind of the 3 themes that I use here. And now we're going to get into the roster and present you with 2 more options that you can use. Okay, so now there's a few more things you could do to avoid the stun. First of all, if you have Heartbreak Harley Quinn, what you can do, because she's got the passive that will have a chance to reflect the stun, and that'll work most times. It depends also on the star rating of her. So yeah, he doesn't have a 100% chance to stun you either. So it's gonna be fine for the most part. You can use her with any team you want, and let's see, you can use Dr. Fate, Killflan Sakuman, and Harley to reflect the stuns. You can use Harley with Entangling Poison Ivy and Raven and deal damage that way. Or another thing you could do is go all the way to your silvers actually, and grab Silver Aquaman if he's a decent star rating, because he's got this passive that's going to allow him to increase the team's stun resistant Power Might teammate. And you're going to pair him up with Killflan Sakuman and with Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd, and Grodd will be the combo builder and King will be the damage dealer. But yeah, that's about it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!
This is the future.